through the door, you just feel supported from the principal to the teachers.
They're going to immediately feel a sense of welcoming, a sense of belonging, so then they can jump in and build friend groups and start building relationships with key adults as they move across the district.
The kids come from all over the place, and it gives us unique opportunities to celebrate differences in the classroom.
I really like that everyone is so kind, there's so much diversity.
It's very, very rare that you go home after school. You're here for chess club, or you're here for mini-thon, or you're here for art club. It's very involving and welcoming.
My oldest was involved in academics as well as swimming. My middle was involved in similar things as well as mini-thon. And then my youngest, he was more involved in like debate, tech club, different things. So they each can find their own niche here.
Lower Moreland students are engaged and they value the experience that Lower Moreland provides both in and out of the classroom.
Lower Moreland has done a great job at teaching me leadership skills and that community matters.
It's a great group of people who are the educators in the district. While we're in 3 separate buildings, we share a very similar vision, which is helping each and every student succeed every day.
We have people that work in all 3 buildings, we have parents that have students in all 3 buildings, and they're just very, very interconnected, and it really creates a very smooth K-12 experience.
The building blocks established at the elementary level are the keys to academic and social-emotional success in both the middle school and the high school.
We are really watching their progress closely, and whether that be academic progress or their social-emotional well-being, these are all things that are important to us.
It's really that individualized attention that every student receives from every single teacher.
There's times where I needed like the extra support, and they can always notice that. They really pay attention to you as a person, not just as a student and someone they need to teach. They really think of you one-on-one and what you need.
You always see in the hallways teachers having conversations with kids, not necessarily about what's going on in class, but what's going on in their lives.
My 7th grade math teacher volunteered to do cross-country club. She takes time out of her life to help make that a club so we can do it.
The quote that I've always thought about was be who you needed when you were younger, and that's something that I try to be, is who I needed when I was younger. So I do that in all forms, whether it's just the academic or the building the relationship aspect.
My intention is to reach another kid. My intention is to be a better teacher. My intention is to make my classroom alive.
One of the things that attracts people to this district is our music programs and our art programs. Most of our school is involved in one or more of these programs.
We are not only helping them produce work, but we're exposing them to visual culture and really trying to make them feel successful. And we found that when they feel those small successes in our room, that translates to other areas of their lives and other subject matters.
Students are challenged academically and graduates are prepared for success in their post-secondary experience. Our attendance and graduation rates are consistently high, and nearly 30% of our high school students do take advanced placement courses.
We want students to be able to access whatever it is that they want to do in that next phase of their life. If that is college, if that is career, if that is military, if being an entrepreneur and starting your own business, we want to ensure that they have the academic and social tools. We also want them to know that they have an entire community of peers and adults that are here in Lower Moreland ready to support them.
Yes, I want you to learn from me, but I want you to enjoy school. I want you to come here. I want you to be happy to come every day and just have fun.
The number of previous students that come back to visit, the number of previous students that come back for jobs and end up being employed and teaching in Lower Moreland is extremely high. And I think it's just that commitment to, one, they know that they left here ready and they were successful in that next walk of their life, but they also know that they still have a family here in Lower Moreland.
I talk to a lot of parents who have sacrificed a lot to move into this district, and I feel like that's a great statement of trust for us. You're giving us your child, and we're going to do the very best we can to honor that trust and give them a great educational experience.
1, 2, 3,